related. So all the miners, everybody who wants to learn about that should come here right now. The guy who's going to speak right now is the guy who I met here on BTC Prague last year. He came as a fellow sailor, and today we are sailing together. So please welcome Sunil on the stage.
Hello everyone, and thank you, Dusan, for giving me this opportunity to present something that is considered to be the primary principle when it comes to mining. And as the topic you can see on the screen is hash rate to cash flow, the economics in Bitcoin mining. Now the key thing here that I'm going to discuss is not breaking the economics, because I think that is something that is very basic that everyone is able to do, right? Calculating the revenue per terahash and then deducting it, deducting your OPEX, which is your operational cost, and calculating your profits. No. The key thing here that we'll be discussing is something that is missing in this industry and which is pretty basic. You need to know when exactly you're going to be break even. And yeah, so as you see that when it comes to Bitcoin mining, there are people that are discussing that if Bitcoin goes to 200K or 300K, you know, you're going to have appreciation of your miners, and this is what you're going to make, and all of this and that. But I believe that if you are into a business, and mining is a business, right? It is all about numbers. You need to know what is your break even. Because as a miner, I am only comfortable if the break-even hash price is known. And this is far less focused on the practical aspects on mining economics. So, you know, as we know that every ASIC has a fixed cost. When I say the fixed cost, it's basically your OPEX, your operational cost, which is going to be the energy or the hosting price. Because some of us, we have our own energy, and some of us, we choose to be with the hosting partners. For example, I took one of the most efficient miner here, which is S21 Pro, which has a hash rate of 234 terahash at 3.55 kilowatts. That's the theoretical consumption, by the way. The actual consumption goes a bit higher than that. So assume you mine in USA with 8 cents, which is as per the market standards, right? So we are not going to talk about here how much we are going to make. That's the key part here. Your OPEX is going to be 24 hours multiplied by 3.55 kilowatts, which is the consumption of your miner, multiplied by your hosting price or energy price, which is 8 cents. So you see $6.82. This is your fixed cost per day. That means no matter where the market goes, this is something that you have to pay. And that is why it is also known as fixed cost or your fixed OPEX cost. And you know that there is only one way to pay out. So you have only one earning component here, which is your hash rate, which is 234 terahash. So now you see that you have a fixed cost of $6.82 and a hash rate of 234 terahash. Now the key thing of break-even hash price is you don't decide how much revenue you're going to make. You divide your fixed cost by your earning component, which is your hash rate. So if you divide $6.82, which is your fixed OPEX or fixed price that you need to pay, divide by 234 terahash, you see $0.029 per terahash. Now, if you go on hashrateindex.com, or let's say you go to any pool, you will see what is the hash price today, right? So you see, for example, Ourpool paid 54 sats per terahash on the average for the last whole week. My bad, $0.054 per terahash, or let's say 5.4 cents, which was close to about 51.3 sats. Now you know that your break-even hash price is $0.029 per terahash. So when you go on the hashrateindex.com, and anytime you see the hash price closer to 0.029, you know that your margins are going to be very low. And you know when to turn off your miners. Basically, this is the factor that will help you to decide when to switch off your miners. And when I say when to decide when to switch off your miners, you need to know this is a very simple calculation. It means the market has to drop by more than 46% to make your Bitcoin mining journey negative. Okay, because the price was $0.054 per terahash and your break even was 0.029. So you know about it. But here is one more thing that is interesting. Let's take case number 2, which is Ethiopia. Because as you know, AmityAge, we offer hosting services in Ethiopia as well. So let us take example of the miners that are mining just beside the threshold, which have efficiency of about 23-24 joules per terahash. So you know that the power consumption, the rated one, of course, is 2.76 kilowatt hours. And assume that you are in mining with a price of 5.5 cents. You have a good amount of quantity, let's say. You know that your fixed price here is going to be $3.64. And again, the hash rate is 120 terahash. So if you see break-even hash price is again 3 cents. Did you notice something here? That even if you have the most efficient miner, which is 15 joules per terahash, but your fixed price, the fixed OPEX price is higher because you have chosen USA as your geographical hosting partner. There, you'll have the break-even hash price of 3 cents on today. But even if you choose 50% less efficient miner, your break-even hash price is going to be the same. So it implies that infrastructure plus OPEX together defines your complete package, are the main factors that defines your journey of Bitcoin mining. The idea is pretty simple of making the Bitcoin mining profitable with sustainability. But there is more to it. Apart from these two factors, there is a factor that has to be highlighted here, especially in BTC Prague. And for that, I would be inviting Nico Smid, who's the founder and CEO of Digital Mining Solutions, and also the head of operations in Ourpool. So please make a good round of applause for Mr. Nico Smid.
Thank you, Sunil. Waiting for the slides to switch, but I'm Nico Smid. I'm the founder of Digital Mining Solutions, and we offer market intelligence services and consultancy services to miners already for over 3 years. And recently I joined the team of Ourpool, which I like to call a new standard in Bitcoin mining. And continuing a bit the story of Sunil, hash price is such an important metric for miners, but it's not a pretty picture. Here you see hash price over the last few years, and it's been dropping tremendously. And you see a dotted line there, which was the halving of 2024. And that's when the block subsidy got cut in half, which has a big impact on hash price. Last year, we dropped all the way down to $38 per petahash per day. So I like to look at petahashes instead of terahashes, because if you talk about a mining operation, you look at the fleet and you need 5 miners and you're at a petahash already. So we dropped all the way to $38 per petahash per day, which was a historic low. But the more important part of this picture is that the margins have been suppressed for a long time. So if you compare it to the 2020 halving, it took 220 days for hash price to recover to pre-halving hash price. Right now, we're over 425 days in, and we're still not recovering to the pre-halving hash price. Right around the halving, the hash price was at $100 per petahash per day, good old times. At current difficulty level, if we want to be back at that $100, Bitcoin needs to be at around $200,000. So that gives a bit of a perspective where price should go in order to come back to those good times. So reason being, of course, was the halving, that block subsidy got cut in half, which has a big impact on the hash price. But another reason why hash price is suppressed, even though Bitcoin has been very bullish, is the aggressive growth of hash rate. Here you see a picture, and between 2018 and 2025, hash rate, so the total network hash rate, grew over 700%. And this year we just continue on the growth trajectory. So to mine a Bitcoin, it's becoming more difficult and difficult. So the competition is very high. And what do miners need to do in order to beat the competition? They need to be more efficient than the competition. And over the last few years, miners have been doing that by upgrading their mining fleet, buying the latest and greatest machines that have higher efficiency, and thereby being more efficient than the competition. But here you see a graph of the efficiency of the ASIC miners, and you see that graph is slowing down. So on the ASIC level, efficiency improvements are reaching their levels, or their limits. Sorry. And the reason for this is that the chips inside these computers, inside these ASIC miners, they're becoming smaller and smaller. 10 years ago, these were 55 nanometers. Nowadays, these are 3 nanometers. And the smaller these chips come, the more sensitive they become to failure. So it becomes more difficult to produce efficiently. So these machines are harder and harder to reach more efficiency. So what do miners do? They start improving their operations. They need to improve the efficiency of the operations. In the coming years, if you want to be ahead of your competition, operational efficiency is going to be key. And here you see some pictures of cooling systems. One of the first things many miners look at is to improve their cooling system and make the operation more efficient by upgrading their cooling system, whether it's improving their air-cooled system that they have in place or switching to immersion or hydro-cooled system. And this reason, or this urge to become more efficient, that's where Ourpool steps in. Ourpool is able to make something that you already have and produce your hash power better or more efficient. Let's say you can get more out of your hash power that you already produce. And reason being is because we are able to offer higher payouts. Unlike the traditional pools, or many traditional pools that use a full pay per share system, we are able to provide that premium because we use a real-time pay per share system. So actually, our pool is built on top of NiceHash, which is a hash rate marketplace. And when you mine with our pool, we sell that hash rate on that marketplace. And over the last 34 days, we've been receiving a premium of an average of 1.8 compared to many popular FPPS pools. And the reason why this premium is being paid is because the demand for hash rate is high. And also on these hash rate marketplaces, there's people that are looking to get exposure to mining, to hash rate, without investing in expensive mining equipment or wanting to run an operation themselves. So in my opinion, this is a very low-hanging fruit, getting more out of the hash rate you already produce, because it doesn't require any capex. It just requires a little bit of time, which is switching over to another pool. And also the time we try to limit, because we offer address-based mining option, which means you only need your wallet address to get started. There's no sign-ups or heavy KYC processes. So if you want, you can start very quickly. So the friction to start earning more on your hash power is very low. For those that do require account-based mining, maybe you're a company and you need to comply to certain regulation, we also offer that. So it's there's options for everybody. And the cool thing about this address-based mining is that it provides you a very a private way of mining because of you don't need to go through that KYC. We offer industry-grade security and compliance because we are SOC or SOC 2 type 2 certified, which means our internal processes and systems are being checked. So we can show and prove that these controls are done. It's not just claimed. So this helps us in providing all our customers a safe and sound experience. I'm very bullish on Ourpool, not only because we are able to provide a premium on that hash power, but mostly because it's built on proven partnerships and backed by industry veterans. On the back end, we have Hive and NiceHash that help us with the technical and operational part. And on the other side, we have team members from AmityAge, Digital Mining Solutions, industry veterans that are working on this product. And I'm also very bullish because it's not just a pool, even though it's called Ourpool. It's going to be an ecosystem of products for miners to optimize their business. We are aiming to provide a next generation pool with all kinds of innovative and premium products. We're planning to offer hash rate products like insurance for 100% uptime, ways to get exposure to hash rate even though you're not mining yourself, and integrating BTC-backed lending products. So that's it in a nutshell. I wanted to thank you all for listening to me, and wanted to invite the team members also to the stage because I think we're going to do an official launch. Fabian also.
One, two. Okay. Perfect. Nico, thank you very much for introducing Ourpool, and for all of you guys, this is a very remarkable day for Ourpool because we are launching the pool officially here, and with an announcement, we decided to include a logo of a live boy because part of the team are sailors, just like Sunil here, with 10 years of experience, and the pool is helping miners to save on fees. That's one of the things. Plus, part of the pool will be supporting Bitcoin education. So part of the fees that pool will be collecting will go to Bitcoin education projects around the world. So I would like to, with the team members, I would like to invite Kush here as well on the stage. Welcome. And Fabian. And to officially launch the pool by signing this Ourpool logo, this live boy. This is better one. Okay, that's one here and one here. Okay, so I'll start it. Live long Ourpool. It's your pool too, right? And since you're part of the whole experience, if you want to sign our live boy and become part of the history of starting the pool, just come here as well. Grab a marker, Cedric, come and sign up as well. Perfect, Kush, Fabian, take the marker, Sunil as well. Thank you. Guys, grab the marker and let's sign with us. Oh yes, of course, we have to put the block height there as well for the official launch of Ourpool. Nice, thank you, Shifrant. So if you're in mining, if you're running, hey, good to see you. If you're running your infrastructure, if you're mining and you would like to learn more about the features of Ourpool and how it interconnects with NiceHash and how everything works, what are the benefits? If you see somebody in Ourpool hat, like Sunil right there, or Nico, Fabian, Kush, you can stop them, you can ask them more questions about the the intricacies of the pool, and they can tell you more about how to start using it. So Kevin is definitely the right person to sign as well. Perfect, Mirus, yes. Excellent. Perfect, perfect. Nico, what are you most excited about in the Ourpool journey? What's your incoming and upcoming months, and what you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm most excited about working with the team. I think we have a powerhouse of a team, so that's something I really look forward to. We all bring something to the table, and I think we add value to each other. So and we're very much aligned, business ethic wise, let's say. So that's what I'm looking forward to. There's still a lot to do, obviously, and I think the first thing we need to focus on is that roadmap, getting clear what exact features we want to include, and start building that out.
That's very correct. So since everything is in the beginning, we already have how many petahashes do we have, Sunil? 160,000 terahashes already mining on the pool. And Sunil, when do you think we cross 1 exahash? This weekend? This year. Okay, crossing 1 exahash this year. So again, the motivation was to create a pool that will help miners to get more transparent with their fees, get more out of their hash rate, plus supporting Bitcoin education. And I'm super excited that we're on this boat together, saving the miners. So super happy to Kush, Sunil, Fabian, and Nico to be on this mission, and I'm so excited for this journey together. So everything that we can do. And Jacob as well, our CTO. Where have you been, brother? Come and sign. Jacob is a big part of Ourpool as well, and he has to be here. And of course, NiceHash, Hivon, the amazing teams that make this happen. So if you're into mining again, stop by one of our team members in the Ourpool hat, and they will tell you more about how you can join the pool and how easy it is to start mining with us. Thank you guys, big applause, and let's have Ourpool to live as long as possible. Excellent, and we're going to continue with a panel, right? So the mining is not stopping. So we're going to continue with a panel on mining. We have some really great names here again. And Andre, hi there. So we're going to be having a panel very soon. Sunil, it will be your stage right now.